New at 5, a stunning new report on heart health in the United States. It says nearly 90% of Americans over 20 are at risk of developing heart disease.
So researchers used new criteria taking into account strong links between heart disease, obesity, diabetes, and kidney disease. The study, published in the Journal of the American Medical Association, looked at data from more than 10,000 people who took part in a national health survey. Now, as many of you know, both of us continue daily treatment for heart issues directly related to the heart. Strokes. May is Stroke Awareness Month. Stroke is the 5th most common cause of death in the U.S.
My stroke was caused by what's called a PFO. We're showing you here. Basically, it's a hole in the heart tissue. That gap can allow for blood to clot in the heart. Nearly 1 in 4 people actually have a PFO, but obviously far fewer actually have a stroke. A young woman from Central Ohio was among those who did, and that was merely the start of her stroke journey.
I dream about it more often than I think about it, unfortunately.
June 14th, 2016, Hillary Hawksworth woke up as a 23-year-old college grad, weeks away from starting law school at OSU.
It was all coming together, and then it came a little crashing down.
And then
stood up, went to brush my teeth, and was using the wrong side of the toothbrush. Tried to call my parents, and I could not remember any way of using my phone. And then we went to the hospital.
And he said that she had a stroke. Insane. It was just that this doesn't happen to 23-year-olds.
PFOs are a bit mystifying.
her stroke was caused by a PFO, which is far more common among younger people.
Those in the know in the stroke world understand that it does not matter how you look, how you act, how you feel. Strokes can happen to anyone.
Hillary endured physical and speech therapies for years and still manages some weakness on her left side. Her mother, Suzanne, was always by her side, but 2 years ago, their roles reversed.
I felt as if someone had stabbed me in the head with a sword.
She calls me and she says, I don't feel so good and I have numbing in my arms. And I said, you're having a stroke, go to the hospital.
In 4 minutes, I lost use of most of my left side.
And I did not want her to go through the experience. Definitely isn't fun.
While Suzanne's stroke was not caused by a PFO, it is a reminder that genetic factors can weigh heavily on stroke risk.
One might have a propensity towards high blood pressure. One might have a propensity towards high cholesterol. So there can be a hereditary component.
Hillary and Suzanne are strong stroke prevention advocates because they're among the fortunate survivors.
Oh, you're lucky, my mom's lucky, everyone's lucky. And also, since I can speak, I'm going to speak. That's how I can make it up to the people who can't.
Now you are looking at the key symptoms of a stroke known by the acronym BE-FAST. If you experience balance issues, blurred eyesight, facial weakness, arm weakness, speech difficulty, time to call 911. Again, do not have a family member drive you, call 911.
We tell you all this not to scare you. That's not the point of this. The point is there are so many behaviors that you can do right now to prevent and drop your risk for stroke significantly. Taking care of yourself, eating well, exercise, don't smoke, do the things that you're supposed to do, and you can drop your risk. Obviously, there's always risk, but you can manage it.
Yeah, and the Heart Association always talks about knowing your history, knowing your numbers and your history. My family has a history of AFib that caused my mom's heart attack. So now that we know that that's an issue, we're able to treat it. Good information.